Yeah, so, I snuck onto this server here. This is Lotus SMP, and they are holding a fishing event for about a week. And due to some contrived Discord connections, I was able to come on the server to fish. So I spent all day fishing, and now there's only a couple of people on the server. They're all fishing and doing whatever they're doing. And so I took this opportunity to just fly away. I've got a few things. I have some diamond armor, unenchanted, that was given to us to be able to fish with, and an elytra, a few rockets, and this Margaret plushie, who is absolutely adorable, by the way. And I have some Margaret milk, which is the only food I have at the moment. Well, I guess I have 5 raw mutton that I can cook up real quick. Currently, I'm in an undisclosed location, so ignore the cords up in the corner. But if you look behind me, you'll probably notice I found a surface spawner. Like, how cool is that? It's just here. I placed these torches here. No one has discovered this yet. So let's look in here and see if we get any goodies. We got some horse armor. And another name tag, a bucket, that's always useful, and some melons and some, nothing too great, but it's stuff. So I guess I should tell you what I'm going to do. And the answer is, I don't know. I kind of snuck away. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to sneak away and start, doing stuff. But my goal right now, I think, is to gear up, get some resources, then find a location and build something before they kick me off of the server. So in this area, there's not really much. There's a bunch of desert. There were some badlands over there. I haven't really explored that way at all, and that seems to be an ocean. But before I do any more exploring, I should probably get some food, because this is it. This is all I got. Well, and that 5 mutton, I guess. So I just came through that portal right there, and yeah, I do not know whose base this is, but this is absolutely beautiful. This is amazing. Seems like it's a lot of quartz, different white blocks, and spruce with cherry trees. This is beautiful. So it looks like we're in a cherry grove biome, and this is a valley here. And then they put their main house here, and the rest of the buildings going off on the sides of the valley. That's beautiful. Oh, it looks like there are some interiors done. Very well done. Let's see what these books say. Nothing. What about you? Nothing. And you? Nothing. This is really great. Oh, look how cozy this is. Oh, this is very cool. Okay, there's a little guy swimming in here. What? Oh, that's adorable. That's so cute. So I found a nice secluded little hidden place right here to set up a little temporary base to where we can start storing stuff and gathering some resources. So what I think I'm going to do for the next couple of in real life days is dig underground, try to get some diamonds. Now, we don't have a lot of time, so grinding out resources is going to take a while. So I'm going to dig underground, try to get a good amount of diamonds, and then this is an SMP, so I'm sure there's a shopping district somewhere. So maybe we can find a shopping district and maybe get some resources. Or maybe I'll just steal stuff. No, I probably shouldn't steal stuff. That wouldn't be nice. Anyways, let me talk some things over with Margaret here, and we'll figure something out. So after a little bit of mining, I was able to get like 15 diamonds, and I fished some books out of the trash can in the fishing area. And I found this beautiful base, and it has an enchanting table area. So I think what I want to do is find a crafting table. There's got to be a crafting table around here somewhere. Okay, here's a crafting table. So what I want to do is go ahead and see if I can enchant a decent pick. I have levels from fishing, and I have a little bit of lapis. So let's see if our gambling is on our side. Efficiency, we're doing it. Come on, that's it. Oh, should I re-roll that? I got 38 levels. I can re-roll it. It's a gamble because I can make efficiency 5 with this book. But I'd like a little bit more. Efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. I can do silk touch. Efficiency. Okay. I have enough to re-roll it. So let's re-roll it. Oh. Come on. Give me like just a fully enchanted pickaxe with silk touch. Efficiency and unbreaking. I'll take it. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and... Ooh, this is going to be expensive, isn't it? Let's just see. Let's just see. Because I want this book, which has a lot on it. And this one. Let me just do that. Got 29 levels left. Let's get the silk touch on it. Okay. Let's go ahead and enchant our pants here with this protection book. Just why not? And let's put unbreaking on it just because we have it as well. If we go to the shopping district, I know there's a bookstore around here somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but the shopping district's pretty cool. There's a lot of good builders on this server, a lot of good builds. Like there's Steve over there, that's pretty cool. And the Fallout gas station, like big factory over there. So yeah, there's a bookstore here. We need to find the bookstore. Okay, I believe this is the bookstore here. So let's go in and see. One book for 2 diamonds, except for Soul Speed, Swift Sneak. That's the plan. Okay. Okay. So I saw mending when I came in here. So I'm just going to take a mending book. And is there a payment barrel? Is this payment here? Yeah, okay. And then that's 2 of our diamonds. And now we're down to 10. Out of the 3 we used for that and the 2 we just bought the book with. But let me go ahead and enchant this. Sweet. Now we'll be able to collect some resources. It looks like I found a shulker shop, and it's 3 shulkers for 2 diamonds. I think I am going to go ahead and use some of our diamonds here and buy 3 shulkers, because that would really help with gathering all of the resources we need. Okay, so I really wish I would have found this earlier, because right off of the coast of the island right there, there's this temple. And it has a giant pug on it holding a diamond above its head. So I went inside to go check it out. And this shop, I believe this is a shop, it has like everything. And look, concrete powder, concrete, glass, and there's no prices on everything, but everything that I see in here has, like, wherever there is a diamond, it's always 1 diamond. So I'm wondering if this is like everything is a diamond. I'm not sure. They even have iron, which I need, like bones and rods. They got like everything in here. Tough, the variant sand. Like, do they have sandstone? If they have sandstone, that'd be kind of amazing too. Like all the stones and stuff. Look at that. But even more better and kind of crazy, which I wish I would have known. I think if I go through here, yeah, here, look. They have all of these tools. And look, silk touch and stuff. And like, it seems like this is probably from end rating because it's a bunch of random stuff. But look, there's 1 diamond there. So I'm guessing someone bought a pick for a diamond. And I could have like bought 3 of these picks and combined them and gotten like this pick instead of like wasting the 3 diamonds on it. And they got like shovels. They got swords. They got like everything. Here's like elytra. And look, I think people are buying elytra for $1, which is crazy. Yeah, this is all definitely end rating stuff. But I really wish I would have seen that earlier. But I'm going to go ahead real quick and try to figure out what resources I need. And then go ahead and use the rest of our diamonds to purchase some of them. And hopefully everything is a diamond and I don't underpay. But if I do, I'm not really supposed to be here doing this anyway. So what are they going to do? Kick me off the server? Margaret says it's fine, and from what I hear, Margaret's the vice mayor, so if I'm cool with Margaret, we could probably get away with this. So let me do some shopping. I spent the rest of the diamonds in a few different shops, and this is what I came out with. Some spruce logs, some oak logs, some concrete, some glass, some warp blocks, iron, bone, mud. But unfortunately, I still need more resources. So I either have to grind out some more diamonds to buy some, or go grind it out. And some of the items I need are definitely not available in this shopping district. So I'm gonna have to grind out some anyways. So let me do a little thunking and some grinding so we can get to some building. This is the lake where Lotus SMP has been holding a fishing event. And I built this little raft to have somewhere to fish from. And I kind of got in trouble when I did it. Someone, I believe it was just Zay, had a lily pad right under my feet where I'm standing right now. And I removed said lily pad to build this raft. And they weren't too happy about it because they lost their prized fishing spot. So to resolve the dispute, we had fisticuffs, and I bested him. And now I own this spot of the lake, and I threw his lily pad in the fire. Yeah, that's not true. He was cool about it. I apologized, and he didn't make me move the raft, which I would have done. It would have sucked, but I would have done it. Anyways, a lot of things have been popping up around this lake, including that lily pad and all of these structures and stuff. So I figured if I didn't want my building to get detected really quick and torn down, then why not hide it in plain sight? So I came over here behind this lovely fishing shack and built this little structure. The block palette and design and everything is taken straight out of my Waterworld series. If you haven't seen that, there's a playlist on my channel. Go check out those episodes. I'm really proud of that series, and not many people are watching it, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, that's where this building is from. It's an homage to my own work. Narcissist much? But I think it's cute. I think it fits in here nice. Someone came in, I believe it was Hey Squid, I'm not 100% sure, and planted all of these alliums. This whole field was filled up with them, so I removed some to plant this in here. And I kind of like the way it looks with the alliums around this build. It's really cute. And if you don't know, the concept of this build here was originally the building would have been all yellow. And since this building is on the water originally, that like the ocean air and the waves and stuff has stripped the paint off, discolored the wood with water damage and stuff. So there's just speckles of paint left, and like it's just very weathered in an ocean way. And it doesn't make much sense here, but it's still a cute build. Can't deny that. Now on the outside, I just added this little overhang here where we have some furnaces and some workstations. And here's my storage. Here's all the stuff that I've managed to collect while I'm here from mining and resource collecting and stuff. And it's actually kind of organized, which is nice. But let's go inside real quick and sleep. So the inside is not much. There's no access to floors above or anything. You literally just come in the door, and we have our bedroom. That's my fishing pole hanging up. We got a nice dandelion with some books to read while we're asleep. This is just all my items and stuff. This is actually a plushie of me that I can't see because the resource pack isn't working for me for some reason. But it's super cute. And maybe you can see it in other people's videos, or if you ever come on the server or something, it's me and it's cute. And that's all you need to know. Then we also have this lovely poster from our friend Margaret when she ran for mayor. I wasn't here for that, but I imagine she should have won. Like, she totally should have won. It's Margaret. Why did Margaret not win? And then I left this little book here on this lectern. You can read it if you want. It just says when I was here and where the inspiration for the build came from. But that is pretty much it. I put this fence in here and these little bushes to kind of like frame it and make that field like pop out a little bit. And yeah, I'm happy with it. I like it. And since this is a fishing lake and people have been building docks around and stuff, and this is technically in my fishing shack, then I built this little dock here. It's a really complex build. It's very structurally sound. It's a very hard... I would make a tutorial on this, but it would be like 5 hours long, and I don't have time to do that. I'm not going to give you the schematic for it or anything either. It's just one of those legendary builds that will have to live on in screenshots and in this video and stuff. And if you pause the video and like really study it, I'm trying to get it from every angle so you could really see it. You might be able to figure out how to build this dock But to be honest, if you're not a master builder like me, you're probably not going to figure it out, so I wouldn't even bother trying. Try to like copy one of these other docks around here that are a little more simple and, you know, less difficult to build. Oh yeah, in the middle of the lake, there's this little pink boat here where there's a piece of it seems to be missing. But there's a cow named after me, a mushroom to be exact. I actually named this cow. It was stuck on a ledge way over there behind that fishing shack. And it was just stuck there. And I fished up a name tag and I named it. And then someone moved it over here. So now it lives here in the lake. We kind of look alike. Vice Mayor, office, Margaret the sheep. Hey Margaret, hello friend, how are you? How's it going? Yep, I'm just like talking to the people and, you know, it's been fun hanging out with you all week and, you know, I don't want to really bother you much because you look pretty busy here. But, yeah, I just came to check in to say how you doing. Good, good. A lot of busy stuff going on, huh? Yeah. Okay, have fun, Margaret. I'll see you soon. Bye. This is the Nether Hub. It's massive. I don't know what to say about it. It's really cool. The ground's really cool. The ceiling's really cool. The pillars are cool. The ring is cool. The lotuses are cool. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Very impressive. Very cool. Okay, where am I going? We're going to spawn. It's south this way. So, if you know me, you know I love rats, pirates to be specific, so I built a pirate. And then someone turned it into Remy from Ratatouille by putting the chef hats on it. And I can't lie, I kinda love it. It's a great movie, it's a great character, and it fits the rat perfectly. It's beautiful. That's all I have time for today. I really like to thank Lotus SMP and everyone on Lotus for inviting us to come and enjoy the fishing event and letting us come on here and build stuff. It was awesome. It was fun. It was nice meeting a whole bunch of people who I've never met before. And it was just very cool of them to do. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much to you as well. Links are in the description. Subscribe, like, blah, 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 all of that stuff. Discord, Patreon, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal.